What's up, automation engineers? So in the previous video I talked about custom commands. I created a really simple custom command. Now in this video we are going to talk about options in custom command. There is only one option right now, which is a previous subject. We can pass boolean, string and arrays. So let's see how this works. Okay, first thing is to create a custom command, right? I got the type definition here, otherwise auto completion will not work. So Cypress commands add, let's call this test, and you can pass options like this, right after the name. We got one option called previous subject. I'm going to pass true. As I said, we can pass booleans, string and or an array, and the function that is being called when we execute that command, right? Now previously we had this previous subject to false because the default value is false. We didn't mention it, so it's going to be default false, but right now it's true. Now let's try to call it the way we did earlier, cy test. Then actually I forgot to define the method body. So console, let's print hello world. I'll save this and save the script. Now when we execute that one, I got an error. It says a child command must be changed after parent because it operates on a previous subject. Now because we have set this to true, it's expecting a previous subject to be passed from the parent command, otherwise this will not work. So let's do that. First thing is to change the command to take one parameter, so that's going to be our previous subject. So let's call this previous subject. Then let's pass something, cy, actually let's do wrap. I'll pass hello world, then the command test. I don't need this line, and I think everything, actually I forgot to print that out. Okay, now we are printing the previous subject. Save this and save this one. Now we got hello world printed out to the console. So that's how previous subject works. Whatever the yielded value from the previous command is going to be passed into our command. Because we are setting true, it's mandatory to be something to be passed into this command, otherwise you will get an error. Now we can pass strings. So what are the available strings? We got element, document and window. So I'm not quite sure about window and document, how those things are useful, but element you will be using quite frequently. Maybe document for iframe stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how to use windows. I don't know. Be creative. Let me know if you work something out with window. Anyway, as I said, we can pass element, window or document. I'm going to pass element. Now if I save this one, you can see again I'm getting an error because it's expecting an DOM element, not a string. So let's change this to cy visit to, let's say, http. Then let's get input tag and pass it to the test command. Now will it work? Yes, it printed the input tags passed from the parent command. So so these are the ways you can define what you are expecting. Now there is one more way, which is to pass an array. Well, what you can do is, if you want multiple things to be passed, for example, either it's going to be an element or document, you can say first you're going to pass an array, and you can say document or include window as well, like this. So either it's going to be element, document, or window. So those are the ways you can use previous subject. Now there is one more important thing. I'll actually undo this one. Let's get rid of the array. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a den command. Then I'm going to console log whatever the passed value into this den command. Okay, actually let me get rid of visit command because it's taking time. Oops, I'll have to wrap this again, then hello world. Oh my god, what is wrong with this now? Oh, it's not an element. Sorry, I'll change this back to true. So whatever it is, whatever that is being passed will be taken by this command. Now yeah, we got hello world from the command itself, this console log right here. Then after that, this console log is called, now it's printing undefined. So this command right now is not yielding anything to the next command. So how do we yield something to the next command? Well, all you have to do is return something, previous subject. So I'm returning previous subject. In this case it's hello world. Now it's printing hello world. Now there is one more way you can yield something. Now if you call cy wrap, that's going to automatically yield yield whatever the value to the next command, even though you're not returning this promise. Now if I save this one, you can see I'm getting the same result. So it's simple. If you want to access this whatever the result from this command in another command or another child command, make sure to return it, or use a Cypress command that yields whatever the value from this command. So I think those are the stuff, very basic stuff you need to know about custom commands. Now let's get some real world example and implement that in as a command. So I got this web page. In here I'm going to pick a table, something simple like this, and let's create a command to get a cell value from a table. So let's go back, let's visit the website. So let's get rid of google.com. then this is the website I want to visit. Then let's try to actually capture the table. Now we got this text, so I'm going to use that to capture this table, because you can see the table is next to this whatever the value, label or p tag. So cy get actually contains this text, then get me the one after that, which is going to be a table. Now we got the element. Now I'm going to pass that table into a command called, let's call this get cell value, right? Now I'm going to pass the column or the row number and the column number. So let's get this one, row number 2, column number 2. So let's pass something like this. Now we don't have a command called get cell value, so let's create that. Actually I'm going to change this one, get cell value. Oops. Then previous subject is element, right? Then we got the previous subject, but we are passing these two numbers, so we need to take them as well. So let's get row and column as well. Now in the function body, we got the previous object. I'm going to wrap that so that I can chain commands against that previous object, which is going to be table. So cy wrap previous object. Now I can call any command, so I'm going to call find command. Now let's figure out a way to get this, whatever the cell. I think nth child is going to work. It's going to be something like this. Let's see, table, and what you are looking for is tr and nth child child, and let's call this 2, and after that we are looking for td, and again nth child, and again this is 2. So let's see, yep, we are getting the name. So let's use this one, because we are acting on, or performing find command against this table. We don't have to include this one, so I'll copy this only. Now important thing here is to replace these two numbers with row and column. So I'll remove this single quote and I'll add this thing. I don't know what it's called. So you can do something like this in JavaScript, kind of like Java format function, I guess, or more like Python maybe. Anyway, so here we are finding whatever the cell, and I'm going to get the text of this one. So I'll invoke the text in jQuery, and I don't have to return this because, as I said, if we are running a Cypress command, it's going to be, the value is going to be yielded to the command, next command, automatically. So let's save this one and let's save this script, and hopefully we will get the result. So I believe we got the the yielded value is Jack, but we did not print it. Let me do that as well. Then console log. Oops, what did I do? Okay. Yep, we got the result we expected. Now let's try one more cell to end this video. This one right here. 3, actually let's try this one. 1 2 3 4 5, and row is the 4th one. So 4 5, 4th row, 5th column. Yep, we got the result. So that's how you can create custom commands using previous subjects. Okay, now in the next video, it's going to be a custom command video again. That's going to be third part of this video kind of series, and I'll be talking about how to handle logs in custom commands and how you could manage parameters. I have actually created a simple module that you can handle parameters and logs. I will show you them, and let's wrap this topic after that video. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.